Hello one, hello all. This is part 3 of my multi-part series covering the 113 2015 releases I saw in 2015, ranked. Part 3, we will start with number 70. That film is San Andreas. The Rock is full-blown our generation's Schwarzenegger. It's definitely here. Problem with this movie is it feels like The Rock does a 2012 cover, to be completely honest. And again, we're at a point where I'm talking about movies that I don't hate. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. So I would recommend them for a rent at the absolute very least. 69. And I didn't do this on purpose. 69 is Vacation, a lot of adulty jokes, a lot of fun stuff there. Not a complete disaster as far as remakes are concerned, and I actually found some bits quite funny. Number 68, The Intern. Heartfelt, sweet, De Niro, Hathaway. De Niro kinda back to doing mainstream okay movies, and Anne Hathaway seems like it feels like this Anne Hathaway's character in this could be a progression of her character from Devil Wears Prada, whatever that means. Number 67, Road Hard. Not very popular, or it wasn't released wide. Adam Carolla plays a stand-up comic running around touring the country. Very, very sweet movie and quite realistic. As someone who's done a bunch of those things. Not to that scale, but really decent movie. 66, Taken 3. I'm sorry, I didn't hate it so much. I mean, when you get past the preposterousness of this guy and his luck, if you do a little bit of work for the movie and consider that he pissed off a bunch of people in the first movie, it's really not that hard to imagine that he could have a bunch of enemies and whatever. It's a pure popcorn movie, and I turned my head off and enjoyed it. I don't even think we're at the halfway mark yet, so I do think Taken 3 is of the lesser half of the movies I've seen in 2015, so let's relax. 65, Minions. Minions works for a children's film the way comedies work. Like Hot Tub Time Machine 2, not a great movie. Some of the comedy works, but that's all that really works. Minions are adorable. That's all that really works. 64, SPECTRE. Unfortunate turn of events. Managed to make me not care about some of that stuff. It was really bizarre. Christoph Waltz, just so misused. Number 63, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 3-2-B. It was neat to see Hunger Games elements in a Hunger Games movie. Granted, it wasn't the Hunger Games, but you know, like they allude to in the film Welcome to the 76th Hunger Games or whatever, and you know, they use some of the stuff that we've seen in the earlier movies, and it's titled Hunger Games. At least it does things that were in the Hunger Games, but this is technically half a movie, so I'm kind of being a hypocrite here with this high ranking. 62, Victor Frankenstein. I enjoyed the film for what it was. I had fun with it. 61, In the Heart of the Sea. What's funny is, since I've done this ranking, In Heart of the Sea came out in December and we're here in early January. I've really forgotten a lot about the movie, so I'm really tempted to like redo this list and bring it down a couple 5, 10, 15 notches. So hopefully when I see it again, I'll remember some stuff about it and then reaffirm myself. Number 60, While We're Young. Kylo Ren in a indie comedy that ends up being a bit of a, paranoid, not thriller, but, just a Ben Stiller's character gets a little paranoid about things, and it's a fun little taste on a comedy genre. Again, in this clob of movies, certainly worth a rental. 59, Here Come the Pitchforks, Spotlight. Great movie. Yes, well made. My My gripe with it is I don't ever want to watch it again. And I get it, for certain dramas that could be a statement made by a lot of people, but Schindler's List is a rough movie, but I will watch that again if somebody asks me to. Spotlight, I don't know if you could get me to watch it again. So as much as I respect how good it is, the rewatchability really drags it down for me. The lack of rewatchability, should I say. Number 58, The Green Inferno. I just ranked Green Inferno above Spotlight. Try and respect me now. 57, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I couldn't get turned into this movie. I just, for some reason, I'm just sitting like this throughout the movie and just nope. But you know, it's here in the middle, so I don't know. I don't hate it. Again, I recognize a lot of good things about it. I just nope. 56, Knock Knock. So much fun. This is a movie that you really have to go into with the right attitude, right appreciation. I laugh at the fact that two darlings of 2015, Spotlight and Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, were both bested by two Eli Roth movies on my list. So Eli, I would like a premiere ticket to your next film. I'm owed that at the very least, I think. 55, Spy. Nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Comedy. It's funny, it's done really well. The problem with this movie for me is it's a spy movie in 2015. Comedy or not, we just got so saturated with those movies in 15. But it's overshadowed for me by another spy film that had comedy elements. I think you could do the math here. 54, Unfriended. On the surface and beneath the surface, it's a very mainstream horror movie. Feels very normal and nonchalant. But there were elements to it that felt neat and fresh. Granted, they won't in 2 years. It is a time-stamped film, something that will not age well, I'm certain. Like The Net, Sandra Bullock in The Net. I really enjoyed that movie. I like watching it now, but although I do have an app for Mozart's Ghost, so there's that. 53, Black Sea. Jude Law, Ben Mendelsohn. I mean, the Ben Mendelsohn factor just makes any movie. We could be reaching a point where I would start calling these movies good. Black Sea, I really enjoyed. It's strange. It's strange how I could say something like I really enjoyed it and have it at 53, but 52, Ted 2, an okay story. The comedy is strong. A comedy movie, I'll forego some storytelling and movie aspects if I'm laughing hard. And I laughed pretty hard at this movie, so 52. 51, Joy. I don't know why, but I finally, finished watching Joy, and I said to myself, oh, finally, the guy who directed I Heart Huckabees came back. David O. Russell had quite a string there with The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook, and American Hustle, and it felt like he was on a can't miss string there. Joy, not too good. I mean, listen, not bad. It's officially my top half, but let's get a little less full of ourselves now, people. Number 50, Paper Towns. Of the cliche teenage trying to make them feel a little bit more important about things that aren't that important, your life ahead of you type stuff, this one got to me the most. I have nothing else to say about that. Really enjoyed it. Number 49, Age of Adeline. What a refreshing breath of fresh air. A romance drama with a sprinkling of sci-fi twist. I have recently picked it up. Have not watched it yet, but I'm really intrigued to give it another whirl. 48, Southpaw. There was a time where everybody said that Southpaw was the big boxing movie of the year, and then they all calmed down, and then Creed came out, and then everybody was like, well, all right, well, I guess we were a little tipsy at that time. 47, Cop Car. I don't know how much theatrical play this film got, and impressive movie. A lot of movies that came out this year, or at least that I was exposed to, with not many characters, 3 or less, main characters. Not much going on. It moves with a certain particular pace to it that isn't fast, but check it out. 46 Legend. It's funny, it's the closest thing that I would compare to a Scorsese type gangster movie, but it still has this like British feel to it. And as gangstery as it is, it still feels polite in some bizarre manner. Tom Hardy just absolutely is hysterically incredible in the movie, but I don't know. I just can't take the fact that it's a British gangster film seriously. I don't know why. 45, Still Alice. Dramatic movie about a woman who has early onset Alzheimer's, and this, it's just the most horrific film that has no intentions of being a horror movie you could really ever think to watch. Julianne Moore just annihilated this part. Really, really gut-wrenching move. Number 44, Stanford Prison Experiment. Again, not one with a big, wide theatrical release, but man, college kids will do anything. This movie proves it. 43, The Night Before. Christmas comedy done so well with a bunch of send-ups to modern Christmas comedies, a bunch of Home Alone references and stuff. Just a really good time. Number 42, Jupiter Ascending. I know. Very, very, very full movie. A lot of stuff going on. I don't fault the film for that. I would really have loved to have seen this movie just stretched. Take your time and make a trilogy. Problem is, with an original idea, without some sort of Marvel comic or Star Wars novel based on it, they can't just start up like this. It would really be interesting to see if this would have been a trilogy, how much they could have taken their time with and moved around. But still, do I love it as much as I did 12 months ago, 10 months ago? No, but I still enjoy watching it quite a bit, actually. 41, What We Do in the Shadows. This technically probably isn't a 2015 release, even though it is for the States. I think it was released on home media in 2015, so that's why it's on the list here. 40, The Danish Girl. This is another one, much like In the Heart of the Sea. It's kind of fresh, yet kind of, there are parts I don't remember. Performances, very, very incredible. I didn't think the film was incredibly fantastic, but oh my God, the performances are just knockout. 39, No Escape. Oh, Owen Wilson. Oh wow. Anxiety-driven film, and if you put yourself in the shoes of them at any point throughout the film, you're just at the edge of your seat. Entertaining. Man, it evokes a lot of emotion. Number 38, American Ultra. A stoner comedy with quite a bit of heart. I think this is the most I've seen out of Kristen Stewart, I think, ever. It's got a bunch of everything I like. It's comedy, action, weed, and it does. It has a bit of heart to it, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Number 37, Run All Night. Can you tell I like action movies more than anything? And Liam Neeson seems to keep making some sort of version of movies like this, where he's just running around or chasing people, being a badass. It's funny to see him as a character you really kind of don't like. You don't want to like. I'm just floored at how much of a sucker I am for the Liam Neeson yearly vehicle, but I really had a decent time with this movie. Number 36, End of the Tour. Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg, their interactions are really intriguing. There's not much going on here but their conversations while they get in a car, while they drive around, while they stay at a place. Strictly dialogue driven, but it's really, really, really captivating. And lastly, number 35, Furious 7. Like I said, I'm a big fan. If I go to the movies for something first, it's to have fun and to kind of escape regular life. And Furious 7 is something like that in spades. Crazy cars being dropped out of planes, and just The Rock with a hand cannon just firing things at helicopters and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I need that every couple of weeks or so. That's that, 35. So with that being said, check back for episode 4, where I will cover ranked 34 through 21. Guys, if you like the videos, please click that thumbs up button. Disagree with a lot of my stuff, I'm imagining that's going to happen. Please comment down below, let me know what you thought of anything on my list, or if you agree with some things I'm saying. By all means, let me know. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe, and you'll be able to see all these as they come out, in case you're watching this as I release this video. Also, I just put out the roast of Chris Stuckman. I cover a couple of other things in there, so please check that out. And again, comment, let me know what you thought. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, guys. On to 34 after this. I've been CP with Will I Like It. Have a day.